Hey bitch, I'm Fi. If I popped up on your FYP, it's probably because you love supporting black indie authors who write Romantasy. Am I right? Did I hit the nail on the head? I am the author of Destiny Path of the Marked, as well as Destiny Darkness Rising. These are my debut novels in my Destiny series, which features two chosen sisters who travel to a magical land called Yandala on the back of a blue unicorn. Once they're there, they discover they have rare elemental powers and that they have a destiny that they could have never possibly imagined. The story features fated love, of course the elemental magic, a little bit of slow burn, but it's mostly just tension and resistance, all the yearning you could want. It is also fade to black. It features a cursed prince, a corrupt royal family, a dark sorceress, friendship betrayal, found family, coming of age themes, and honestly so much more. There is something in this series for everyone, and I'm not just saying that because I wrote the books. Destiny the Forsaken, which is book 3, is set to release sometime next year, probably mid next year, because I am moving at the end of this year, and I just anticipate it being a whirlwind and a shit show of an adventure. I would love to read to you just a wee bit from book 3, because book 3 has so many incredible, wholesome scenes, and I just can't resist. Every single day that I'm on this app, I'm like, I could give them a lot or I could give them a little. I'm gonna give you a little. Before I start reading, I do want to point out this book is okay for like younger people to read, but it is marketed and I promote it as new adult because it has very dark undertones, slavery, SA, miscarriage, nothing explicit. There's a lot of adult themes. As the books go along, it gets much more dark. I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 1 of book 3. This book centers a lot around femininity, feminine power, feminine energy, womanhood. There's a lot of pregnant people, so if you don't like the pregnancy stuff, you're just not going to like it. But it's romantasy. People are boinking. Boinking leads to conception. Conception leads to babies. So I just assume that if you're reading romantasy, you're pro-woman. If you're not, you should probably fuck off. Chapter 1. The pain is as she remembers, rising like the waves of the sea, ceaseless, nearly unbearable, then crashing down, giving way to a tiny reprieve until it starts up again. She focuses all of her attention on breathing in, long, slow inhales that fill her belly and keep her grounded in the primal experience as the contractions come and go. Taryn breathes with her, supporting her hips from behind as she braces her arms on the back of a high chair. She holds his calming energy close to her heart. She cannot imagine that many past kings have labored with their wives, but Taryn is no ordinary man. Pain grips her as the contraction peaks, and she moans, feeling her womb begin to blossom as it is meant to. When her eyes open, the midwife has ventured over and is bending to check her progress. "You're close, my queen." Taryn's breath is warm against her neck as he whispers, "You are doing so well. She's almost here, Ree." A smile tilts her lips, but it's gone just as quickly as another contraction grips her, then another and another, each of them blurring together until finally the urge to push is overwhelming. She breathes in deeply, then bears down, allowing gravity to do most of the work. Then again, and once more. "You are crowning. One more push should do it." And so it does. The relief is blinding, and for a moment all she can do is stand there, until that little newborn squeal brings her back to reality. Rune is warm and slick as Taryn slips her into her arms. She stares down at her child. Her sweet babe is as tiny as she remembers the twins being, hair black as night, face pinched and red. Love pours over her, melting every other thought away, and tears slip from her eyes. "God, she is perfect, Ree," Taryn murmurs, leaning in to kiss her forehead tenderly. "You did so well." She smiles up at him, blinded by sheer bliss. "Come, my love, let us get you cleaned up. She will be back in your arms in just a moment." She blinks and allows the midwife to take the babe. Taryn slips his arms around her, ever gentle as he helps her to the bed a few feet away. He supports her as a chambermaid hurries forward with clean towels. She wipes at the blood that drips down her legs, then wraps her with cool, dry linens. "Almost done," Taryn whispers, kissing her hair lovingly. The young woman backs away with a small bow once she has finished, and Taryn slips a silk robe over Orisha's shoulders, then pulls back the covers and helps her into the bed that has been layered with thick cloth to soak up the afterbirth bleeding. He presses a kiss to her lips, then murmurs, "Rest, my love." She wants to see the boys, to show them their new sister, but she knows he is right. After 6 hours of labor, she is exhausted. She lays back, allowing the peace that comes after birth to wash over her. Moments later, the midwife leans over and places the child in her arms. She is wrapped in soft white linens, sound asleep. "Congratulations, my queen." "Thank you, Tilda. You were wonderful." "This was all you, my dear." The older woman smiles, a warm, pure act that lifts Orisha's heart evermore. "You rest now. I will check on you in a few hours." Orisha smiles down at the new life she has birthed, feeling light as a feather. This was probably one of the most powerful opening scenes I've ever written for a book, and I hope that it touched you. Shh. Oh wow! Chain of Monkeys. Book 1, Destiny Path of the Marked, and Book 2, Destiny Darkness Rising, are available on Amazon. I know everyone hates Amazon, but like, indie authors don't have much of a choice. We don't have many options, so linked in my bio.